is our third day.
You forgot our new saying. Happy New Day, family.
Happy New Day.
It's the Happy New Day. Every day it's a Happy New Day. Wonderful.
So, the reason why we're popping on is this is our third day on the cleanse. And so, you know, we all are learning together, and there's not going to be a good learn unless there is, full disclosure and sharing. And so, as much as I wanted to not eat, I did. And last night, Kid and I both had a potato. He had a white potato. I had a red potato, sweet potato.
It was still a vegetable. So I'm happy about that.
And I thought, oh boy, that means I'm starting all over. But that's not what happened. I was truly surprised that it benefited me in such a way. I was dipping in energy, and especially after I did the hape, my whole system became upset. And I'm not sure exactly why that happened, but man, that was really tough, and that's why I opted to grab me a potato. And this morning I woke up no different. The energy was there, but there was not the restart. So how did the potato affect you? In a positive way also?
If it didn't have any negative effects to me, actually. Well, actually, yes. It did stop the effect of killing more worms inside my intestinal tract. Because yesterday I was able to pass about 3 tablespoons worth of worms. So I'm grateful for that. Yeah, that was amazing. Really amazing. But
can you guys share, because BoobTube is not sending out notifications again. Let me while we do this, let me do.
But my cough is getting better.
A few people.
I have a whole lot more energy. I am having lucid dreaming, which that was crazy dreams last night. What's funny is that in my dreams I was different people. I wasn't myself. I was looking through the eyes of different people. One was at a quinceañera, and there were these man-eating aliens that came out and devoured everyone there. And then after I got devoured, I was switched to another body, which then the same type of aliens went to those type of people and ate all of those people, and we were all running away and everything. I felt the fear. I felt everything but the pain. And after I woke up, after the 6th time of jumping from person to person to person, I've come to realize that was showing me what is to come. We are going to be seeing a lot of deaths, you could say. A lot of things are going to be happening that it's going to be showing a lot of fear. A lot of fear is going to come up, and a lot of death is going to happen. And one of our close friends had to take a flight because a family member died from the jibby jab jabs. So our hearts to them, and everyone else that's also going through all of these pains as well. And it's just crazy what's coming down the pipeline. The pipeline. Pipeline. Pipeline.
We'll go with the flow. Hint, hint. Get it?
Right.
Flow.
So a lot of stuff is going to be happening, and that information came to us right after my dream. So we are going to be seeing a lot of things coming down, and just stand in your power and know that the energy that you output from yourself is what's going to be used out in the world at this moment.
So, here on the third day, we're also noticing that a lot of the inflammation is going down. Kids said that my arms look smaller, and that on 3 days, I don't think that's much weight loss. So it must be inflammation that is decreasing, and that's incredible.
Tanika had a similar dream just like that too. Holy crap. So I'm not the only one that's seeing what's coming down. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Thank God I'm not alone.
And then you were telling me about a movie that was also showing us what's happening. Tomorrow's War.
Tomorrow War. With, what's his name? Chris Pratt.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that one. Where he had to go into the future's war to find the queen, to figure out how to destroy the flesh-eating aliens. Get it? Flesh-eating aliens. That same thing as in my, well, they didn't look the same, but same thing that was in my dream. So that is showing us the information that you also got.
Remind me.
From, what's her name? Dr. Sam Muggsy.
Oh.
About the flesh-eating
yes
virus that's coming from the ice melting.
Yes.
So all of that is starting to come to fruition of what is happening.
So what she said on last week's show, and I remember it's last week's show because I thought, wow, I think I forgot to watch or listen to Quantum Shift last week, and so I checked it out, and sure enough, I didn't have it. So what she was saying is that the ice is melting, and there is bacteria that is going to be eating the skin. Oh wow, I am just not flowing at the moment. I think I'm distracted. Hang on a sec, family. Oh, okay.
He's getting big. Look at him. This is oop, oop, oop. This is Boo Boo. He's getting huge.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
Okay, so there was also another show that one of my Facebook friends sent me, and I took a look at it, and he, if what he's saying is true, and he's not just doing fear porn, then it truly is scary. It kind of aligns, as I was talking to Kid, with his dream, Tanika's dream, and what Dr. Sam Muggsy was saying in her last week's show, and what this gentleman was saying. And I have to go back and listen, because Dr. Sam Muggsy was saying something about hot mustard, and that wasn't last week, that was the week before. Because there is no medicine that will stop some of this bacteria that is going to be exposed to us, but like some sort of hot mustard seed will be helping you to not catch it. I have to go back and listen. I was going to do it earlier, and then I just kept getting distracted with things.
We both have. Well, our minds are much clearer now from being on this master cleanse. It's getting much clearer. And I'm healing. I'm starting to heal from it.
Your cough is less.
My cough is less. So, Sean, you should really think about doing a master cleanse to really start cleaning out what is happening within your body right now, because that right there, it's helping me. And I've been going through this for like, what, 4 months now? Since a little bit before Las Vegas. And then we come to find out that over in Anaheim, TT in Anaheim, there were witches and warlocks there that were spell casting like freaking crazy. And I was one of the ones that was deeply attacked that day, those days.
We got someone else got in touch with us today too, and didn't know what was going on, but it was very similar to what he's struggling with, and it was ever since Anaheim.
Yeah. So we have to be vigilant. We have to be strong. And we have to keep persevering and keep going, because our light, they don't like it. So they're going to do whatever they can to bring us down. So keep your vibes high. High vibes.
High vibes.
High vibes up.
High vibes.
And stick together, because now is the moment that things are just going to be changing. And it's going to be changing hard.
So let me put, come on, move. Let me also post our WordPress.
Even Barb is in the hospital. Sean was or is in the hospital. Wow.
There we go.
So many people are heading to the hospital. I can't head to the hospital because I know that they'll most likely put me on a respirator or do what they can to destroy me. So I'm doing whatever I can here at home for myself. And my body was saying, you need to stop eating. I'm like, okay, Master Cleanse, here I come. So we're on day 3. And I am feeling a little bit better, but the detox is also happening, as you can tell from my voice again. So that's happening for me. So, but just know you're not alone, and we're doing this master cleanse so we can show you guys that the progress of what's happening with us and how long it's going to take to heal this.
I decided to jump in with the Master Cleanse to encourage him to do it. And that was enough encouragement. Doing it together, and I knew I needed it for a long time. But I'm excited for this journey, because Kid and I have grown so much and have healed so much, and are and have more understanding of ourselves, that this is a whole game changer, a whole nother level of understanding what my body is telling me through this cleanse. And I had a really nice conversation with Jay today, and we were talking about foods, and I said, this reset is so exciting, because I'm going to get a blank slate. What can you do with a blank slate? Anything you want. I mean, how exciting is that?
It's really weird.
Is it acting weird?
No, because Facebook usually has the what do you call that? Subtitles. So
Oh.
those that can't hear can actually just read what we're saying. Oh, yep, it's there. So if you want to
Awesome.
move over to Candy's Facebook, it has the subtitles if you guys can't hear us.
Right. Everything should be on, right?
Yep, everything's
All
on.
the volumes. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So a blank slate, and I want to carefully pick and choose the direction I go with food, because I really like what's happening with my body, and I must have been in some form of heavy denial about the foods being a part of my energy, my sluggishness, the memory not working right. So that was a revelation here. Pretty cool.
Really, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and since I'm sleeping better on this cleanse too.
Yeah.
Sleeping better. I'm having more energy, even though that my lungs don't like it. It's like walk up the stairs. Walk to the mailbox, get back.
So I can tell you that one thing that is for sure is I know that all the detox is filling up my liver and my liver is working extra hard. And one of the ways you can tell is your underarms stink. Now I put on deodorant, and my deodorant works. But so when this type of BO under your underarms overpowers any deodorant that you use or is out of the norm, just know that is generally pointing towards your liver. So Kid and I are both going to do some liver herbs before we go to sleep tonight and nourish that and help that to empty out. Because we appreciate that liver, don't we?
It filters all that anger.
You know what? These are changing.
Are they?
Yeah, they're getting smaller. He was developing some, like, what is it, the lymph nodes all over your body, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were all getting swelled. And some of them developed like a color, like the type of pustules he got when he was on drugs. And I think that was the influence of the, what was the steroid, right? The steroid that he was on for that allergic reaction. So that's clearing up too.
Thank God. Yeah, it is, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's exciting.
Right. Yeah.
Everything is starting to heal.
What are you going to do with your blank slate?
I'm going to have a hamburger. I don't know. I'm probably going to... Ooh. Oh.
His voice came back for a moment.
Just for a moment. But I think I'm going to go all vegetarian, high vibrational foods
Yeah.
after this. And I might do this, like, this master cleanse weekly to keep up.
Yeah.
Since the... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
The broth is really helpful.
Yeah. You know, I had a conversation a couple years ago with a gentleman that did that monthly cleanse because of his religion. And I watched him get so skinny for that whole month. And one day I walked in there and I said, "Hey, how you doing?" He goes, "I am fucking starving." I said, "You can't eat." He goes, "No." But think about that reset that he was giving himself, and I just thought, wow, that's some form of dedication to be able to do that. And I didn't start mine for years later. Okay, so if you go to the link that I posted, which is the WordPress, let me pin it. Okay, you are going to find the Reset Cleanse. Renamed it the Reset Cleanse, and you're going to find all the herbs that you need to create your mud. And the mud is what you take 3 to 4 times a day. You take it with 100% Concord grape juice with a squirt of lemon juice in it. Put it in a shaker bottle, shake it up, and then you drink it. You can drink as much of that Concord grape juice as you want through this cleanse. Make sure that you have enough of that at least 3 times a day if you're going to add other juices as well. And if you need to ease into it, like yesterday was my second day, and my stomach just flipped after I did a hoppe session. So I gave myself a potato.
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato.
Regular potato.
Yeah. And that really helped me through. And so today I have not had anything to eat, and I have not wanted anything to eat as well. So it's been pretty incredible. And just listen to your body as you move through the cleanse.
I've been getting my protein through the chicken broth that I've been drinking, so that's good for me. But I really need to reset my digestive system so it can, process what it needs to process perfectly fine instead of the way it's been for the last couple of months where I've been constipated. And now it's like it's just flowing right on through, and I'm happy about that.
Right? And for those that are just new joining us, Kid for the first time passed about 3 tablespoons, you said, of dead worms. And they were like all in a bunch and all stringy and nasty, huh? Yeah. So there's a guy that did this cleanse. He had a disease that caused all of his muscles, just about anything and everything in his body, to turn crystalline or to glass, and it was slowly moving towards his organs and his heart. And because of that change within, he had a very difficult time moving. So he opted to do this cleanse, and 6 months into it, he was holding something and it slipped, and he went to grab it and he fell. And this sharing pain and the sound of shattering glass happened. And then he realized he could move. And he was so elated because it has been absolutely years. So it had begun to heal that disease. And that was an amazing story. And so he continued that. And most people who do this type of cleanse lose a lot of weight. They get healthy. They have a clean slate by the time that they're done. Our goal is approximately 30 days, right? But one day at a time. One day at a time. So it's not overwhelming. It's not something we have to do. We wake up and we choose, do I want to continue this today? And this morning I said, absolutely, I did.
Same here. I'm choosing to stay on it today too. We're doing the master cleanse. Now, if you Google it, it's going to pop up with many different master cleanses that are out there. The one that we're on is, what did they call it? The other people that you got it
Master
from?
cleanse. They called it a master cleanse.
Okay, but what do they call? We call it mud. They call it what?
I have no idea. I don't remember anymore.
Oh, me either. Well, it's on the WordPress, so you guys can go there and check it out. And yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing.
Absolutely. So the invitation's there. This is why we're getting on. We're getting on either every day or every other day. to answer questions, to encourage you, to share what our story and our experiences are and what's happening with our bodies and our spiritual selves, because it's affecting that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard me speak so much?
It's giving me lucid dreaming, which I never really ever had throughout my whole life. So this is really new for me to to actually be conscious and aware of what is really happening in those dreams.
So if you are on the ASEA, if you're part of the ASEA family, can you imagine the impact that's going to have as you start to clear out all the toxins and the parasites and the worms and the things that are ailing your body? Incredible. Super excited. Do you want to let our ASEA family know what you're planning with the book while we're live?
I'm thinking I'm going to be contacting our downline of the SEA team and setting up a day, 1 day a week, to get together to go over a book that I just got, You for You, Feel and Grow Rich by Matt Sanders, or something like that. It's going to be amazing because, you know what?
You want me to go grab it? Where is it?
There is something in that book called The Trick of the Matrix. The Matrix distracts you while the universe attracts you.
Isn't that beautiful?
We're going to be going over that book of attraction, and I want to study it with the ASEA Downline team because we can't do it live because it has the copyright stuff. So for those that would like to join, you guys can join the ASEA team, and I'll be sending out emails fairly soon. And I'm thinking either Friday nights or Sunday nights. Maybe Sunday afternoons. I don't know. Whenever everyone is available. Because it's going to be really amazing how we all can just grow together to bring that manifestation. It's going to be awesome. Because I'll be channeling the stars as we read. Because as we read, the stars usually love to come in and just go deeper into certain phrases and change words up. And it's going to be amazing. Ooh. So, yeah. Oh, my lungs.
I think the energy is done. So let's see if anyone has any questions. Oh, I have a question. Who was it that said, Carrie S., I have done the cleanse with the earth, clay, and psyllium before. Tasty. Laugh out loud. So what did you use for earth? I just want to make sure that I'm not guessing. Do you literally mean you went out and grabbed some dirt?
We're doing the mud cleanse. Oh, I can make mud.
Well, you know what they say, that when you eat some earth, if you can, then you are fortifying your body because there's a lot of nutrients in there.
That's true.
All part of the earth.
Yeah, but with how poisoned it's gotten from the chemtrails and everything like that, it's really not worth it.
Well, I did hear that before we all knew that shit. So, yes.
It's better just to sleep in it. Have your actual body absorb what needs to be absorbed instead.
Diatomaceous earth.
Diatomaceous earth. Mm.
Yeah. Also called DE. Yeah, that stuff's pretty good. Sometimes that can really hurt my stomach, though. So we use psyllium husk, food-grade bentonite clay, and activated charcoal.
Diatomaceous earth is also a good pesticide too.
Yeah.
Because when you put it into a bottle of water and you spray it somewhere and it dries, it crystallizes. And when bugs walk over it, it basically cuts them up.
Right? Ow, ooh,
Right?
ah.
So they stay away from it. So it's great for when you're spraying your plants because it covers the leaves and it keeps all the aphids and caterpillars away. It's awesome.
So, any questions? Luna says, I miss making mud pies, right?
Wow, Frank.
That's cool. I saw one when I was in high school, and it zigzagged through the sky and then disappeared behind, maybe, I don't know, disappeared. Maybe it just left.
Grapefruit seed extract is amazing. But I think it's also what? Papaya? Was it the papaya that's also a parasite cleanse? Their seeds really.
Yes, I believe you're right. There's so many things. I was watching an apple farmer being interviewed, and the interviewer asked, "How do you eat your apple?" And so we actually took like 2 minutes to watch him eat the apple. He ate everything except the stem. The stem. He ate the seeds, the core, all of it. And after I watched that, that's what I started doing because I realized the seeds are an important part of nutrients and detoxing. Okay, so when TT happened, and we went to Las Vegas, Jason Q went on the TT and then just never got back to the show. He had some stuff going on. It was tumultuous for him and Dina. Things are starting. It looks like things are starting to really
Fall back into place.
fall back into place for them. It's really beautiful. But he started up shows again, but just not ours. And so we took that as a sign that we are to go a different direction, and that is to help you all move into your inner self, under the inner healing, the healing of the physical, the mental, the spiritual. 'Cause that's what we're really good at.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of things are changing. And things are going to get worse before they get better. And then the new earth is going to happen. We do not know what's going to happen after the new earth comes in, the new earth energies. And then it's just, because like what Jason Q says, past proves present, or past proves future, right? Well, think about it. The past is almost done. We're almost done revealing everything of the past, which means that there's going to be no more old future to look at. It's going to be all new future to really look at and start creating new history books, new dictionaries, new words, new phrases, new things, and it's just going to be amazing. So things are coming to a close.
And by the way, so are you guys familiar with Gaia TV?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Okay, great. So our show has been invited onto something like Gaia TV, and so we're going to be doing special guests and series. One of the series will be my light language series, pulling you through different aspects of healing with the light language and the your meditations to get them deeper and stronger.
And then I'm most likely going to be doing like classes and trainings as well once I get all of this up and going, or yeah, fixed.
Yeah. So that should be launching in a month or two, and so keep your ear open for our updates on that. We would love to have you join us there.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be on Roku TV, Amazon TV. We're really jazzed.
So it's going to be amazing to see what's coming down the pipeline, because a lot of people are really waking up. Like what Barb said, most of the people that she saw during her hospital visit are awake. So a lot of people are starting to wake up, and things are just going to start falling into place because the energy fits. Where the paradigm is attracts what the consciousness can attract through the manifestation process. And we're all starting to change that paradigm, change that timeline, and we're all starting to, flip into that new way of thinking, the new way of being. It's awesome.
Lunas, I met someone else who didn't use the words "I was born awake," but they said they had the most amazing growing up in family, and I sat there and I went, "Wow, is that really true?" I mean, because my childhood was the complete opposite, and I was shut down until much later in life. So that's a real gift for you. That is beautiful that you have that.
Wait, who?
She was born awake.
Oh, right.
Jeebus is in the house.
Yeah, being born awake is amazing. That's amazing. It's very exciting. Mm-hmm. Very exciting times. And it's a happy new day every day. Happy new day. Instead of Happy New Year's, where it's only one day, we're going to be celebrating Happy New Day every day.
Right? So we are super excited about this. And again, the invitation is there to join us on this Reset Master Cleanse. And if this is the right time for you, and if not, just hang out with us and learn about it, because you never know when you will be ready, and you will remember our journey and not be alarmed when certain things begin to happen.
Because we'll tell you exactly what's going to happen if we feel sick from it, all the detox symptoms. We're not going to hold back. We're going to let you guys know everything that's happening. So
I cannot believe that the hape upset my stomach so much like that. And it just would not stop.
Well, think about it. It is made with a little bit of tobacco. And when you smoke a cigarette on an empty stomach, sometimes it can upset that stomach too, if you don't have any food in it. So that could have been a process.
Huh. So what about mushrooms?
Psychedelic ones?
Yeah. Would that do the same thing to the body?
What do you mean?
Upset the stomach?
No.
On an empty stomach?
No, it didn't upset mine.
Oh, cool.
I went through a great process the other day.
So we had
It
we
was
had
awesome.
we had a funny conversation with Brad, our friend, and they were talking about their experiences, and you said I tried penis envy, and I went, and so you can imagine the conversation that ensued from that, right? That was hilarious. And then I said, well, that helped me grow a penis.
And she
and
could bang everything.
and I said that would bring a whole nother level of intimacy with my husband, and he'd be like, "That's not gonna fit," and I'm like, "It's okay, honey, I'll make it fit."
That's what she said.
So,
Tracy, if you're talking about the TV show thing that we're going to be going on, it should start around the end of January or the beginning of February, sometime around there. Maybe sometime mid-February, depends upon how things go. But yeah, I'm very excited to do another mushroom section later on, because when I went through that mushroom session, it was amazing because yes, I saw the disco lights and all the paradigms and the shape shiftings and all that type of stuff, but I was also able to eliminate many dark forces that came into my experience and also break down the time space continuum that we were stuck in. And after my whole session was done, after clearing all of those dark entities, all of those dark energies, and having a great time visualizing, seeing all these things, and breaking down the time space continuum, I talked with Candy, and she said, outside our house feels fake, feels timeless, feels like that there's nothing there. So the work that I did got us onto a whole different timeline, and it's begun an amazing healing process for us.
yeah, super excited. I know Luna's right. She goes, I take shrooms.
And your first experience, you thought it was a really bad experience, but tell them exactly what happened when we re-talked about it just the other day.
Okay, so I realized that when I saw angry teacups, that was showing me that I still had a lot of anger that that I had to address and release. Right, that's the right word, release. And then kid came into the room and he said, do you want to walk with me? And I said, I can't move. And he goes, why not? And I said, because if I move, my face is going to slip off my head. And it literally felt like it was separating right here, and it was just going to slip right off. And when we talked about it, it just it came through that I was being shown that I was releasing
your old mask.
Yeah, and fake facades. So beautiful. It was actually a very beautiful experience.
And I didn't just walk into the room, okay? If you guys know Dane Cook, you should look up Kool-Aid Man from Dane Cook. That's how I walked through the room. I was like, hey!
Right?
Except I didn't bust down any walls. Oh, it was awesome.
Right. Yeah.
It's amazing, and it's no wonder why the DS or the Big G wants to eliminate and make mushrooms illegal because of the amazing healing properties that it can give to all of us by breaking us free of the old matrix, because we're seeing the matrix for what it truly is. the matrix distracts you as the universe attracts you. It gets you back into the universal flow of attraction and manifestation, while the matrix comes in, meaning the matrix of thoughts that keeps you stuck in that same paradigm loop of attracting the X energy and not the YZ energy of what you truly need to be able to attract what you truly desire. So that's why they want to get rid of it. Legalize it. Or illegalize it, I mean.
Right.
So
So we are developing a whole lineup of guests, and then we have this series going on, which is the Reset Master Cleanse. Super excited for this year in helping every single one of you move into the manifestation of your new world. Super excited about that. You know we love you guys so much.
it's awesome. You know, you guys are awesome.
Right?
You know, Candy and I would not have gotten to where we're at today without you guys too. And where we go, you go. Where you go, we go. So we're all in this together. Remember, we're the High Vibes Up family, and we're all going to be sticking together, and we're all going to be going in many different places. And yeah, we're going to be going places. It's going to be awesome.
Riding like a cowgirl. Riding like a cowboy.
Because the penis envy.
I love that.
Oh, Zachary's on, Tracy's on as well, and Lisa. Hi, you guys. Oh, Kelly is right next door to Canada. We're at the bottom of Washington, which is knocking at the door of Canada, I guess you could say.
Oh, a good few hours to get there. But yeah, closer than when we were in California.
Right.
Yeah. So my husband took me on a drive yesterday, and it was so beautiful. He took me into Washougal and then towards Mount St. Helens. Is that the right one? Yeah. And once it started getting snowy, I said, "Okay, let's turn around." But it was just so beautiful, and we had an amazing conversation. And I forgot what I was going to tell you. There it is. I completely forgot. It just left.
It came and then it went.
Yes.
Poof. Oh.
Barb is in central Wisconsin. Colleen is in Chicago suburbs. And then I think we had someone here from, they said, let me see. Ah!
Oh, yeah, we're going to be having Maria Bernardis back onto the show. And she's also going to be an exclusive guest as well on the TV show that we are invited on. So that's going to be amazing to see what type of information that she's going to be giving us. And she's doing very well. She's already posted out that she has left New York. Bye-bye, New York City.
Oh, yeah.
And hello, Honolulu.
Oh, now I remember. So my husband and I were talking about California, and I said, I've had some sort of missing energy of California, but I'm not sure what all that entails. And he said, I've been missing the weather. I said, maybe that's what it is. And so, not sure why that energy has come up, because we're absolutely happy here and love it here. Okay, so we have South Georgia, Ohio, Houston, Texas, Clearwater, Florida,
I don't miss California weather.
Philly, Pennsylvania. I don't miss the heat.
And also, just the other day, right before New Year's, San Francisco was flooded. And people were posting, the gates of hell has opened up in San Francisco. Portals all over the place.
You know what? I didn't even see that news.
I did.
Wow.
I'm like, wow, this was just last year. Since we're already in the new year. I think it was like the 28th and 29th or something like that. That it happened. We have San Antonio, Texas.
Frank, I did see it and I took a snapshot. I'll send that to Kid. He's got a natural remedy for cough.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll send that to you.
Yes, Texas is seriously its own country. You go in there, you best be on your best behavior. Because everybody be packing. They be packing. I'll be making them laughing. Oh.
Kid shakes the ground all the time. All right, we're ready to go?
Yep, and we got Lisa Campbell from Kansas.
Nice.
Yeah, so maybe we'll make it a regular thing to have Maria back and see how it goes. If that's
Make
what
it a
she would like.
series?
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be nice.
Well, yeah, let's make it a plan. Okay.
It'd be really nice.
Love you guys.
All right.
And mods, always, thank you so much for showing up. We appreciate you.
Family, you guys are amazing. Every single one of you is just awesome. Remember, you guys are what's changing this world. You guys are what's creating those ripples. Remember, it's the smallest things that matter the most, which means that those ripples are creating those bigger waves inside the whole, truther community. And creating that manifestation into our lives. We love you. And we will see you guys very soon.
Very soon.
Very soon.
Probably not going to want to hear this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Always go with the choice that scares you the most. Because it's the choice that's going to help you grow.
Wow.
I can't do negative today. Positive vibes, positive vibes.
Hey, best friend. Wait. To the person seeing this, I know you're tired. I know you're fed up and so close to breaking. But remember, you have strength within you even when you feel weak. Keep fighting, best friend.